Mike Bohn here in Riyadh with Francis Ngannou, about 30 hours away now, Francis, from the fight against Anthony Joshua. Just tell me how it feels to be this close to the fight now. Are you anxious? Are you just excited? What are the emotions?
A little bit of nervosity and excitement at the same time. Going up to the fight, you never know what's going to happen, and you just hope that everything goes well. Obviously, you have what you can control, but there's a lot of element in the fight that you cannot control, I think. And I think that's what makes you the most nervous. But other than that, as far as what you can control, that makes you quite excited.
And throughout this week, there's been a lot of Tyson Fury questions, a lot of, the drama with him at the press conference yesterday. People are questioning, where is your focus? But Anthony isn't really the one to kind of say things or, build up a fight like that. So are you just kind of having your fun, but your focus is still all on Anthony Joshua?
Well, I didn't bring Tyson Fury here. I wasn't the one flying him here, and I'm not the one bringing his name up all the time. So, it's just what it is, but obviously my focus is on Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. And I know you don't hate anyone, you're a very nice guy, respectful, but is Tyson kind of rubbing you the wrong way now? Like, have you felt this way about an opponent or a former opponent before?
No, I don't think he's rubbing me. I think that he has a lot of frustration, frustration about the people reaction from our last fight. I think, there's something in that he's frustrated about, he's not happy about, and then I don't know, but it's not my fault. He should have. It's not my fault that the fight went that way. I came to win, and I basically I won that fight, so that is problem. So I think he has this thing, because when he saw me, when we met at His Excellency house, the way that he was talking about you, I'm like, oh, you call me a coward. I'm like, bro, I never call anybody a coward. And then he was like, yes, you say I lost a fight. I'm like, yes, I'm still saying you lost the fight. You lost that fight, and we both know. But anyway, I know he has to deal with Alexander Usyk, and then I have to deal with AJ. Hopefully he works out for both of us, then we're going to meet down the road.
I think a lot of people thought you kind of gave him a 10-8 at the press conference and put him in his place a little bit with talking about the MMA and how the boxing rules are limited. So I think you won that fight for sure.
Well, I think at some point some truth needs to be said. I know Tyson is a show guy. He likes to talk and I have no problem with that. But when you're pushing too much and then trying to make walk around like the guy in the room while you're not the guy, I mean, step away. I was again, we were at the Excellency house, and the guy was talking, and yesterday he even said to me why I didn't say that yesterday. Kind of I was afraid of him. I'm like, when it comes to boxing, we can talk. If they take boxing rules out, you step 5 meters away to me to talk, because if I get mad, it's gonna be really, really bad moment for you. Maybe not just a night, but for a lifetime.
Well, there's a reason boxers don't come over to MMA, so we know this. Just two more real quick. As far as your kind of MMA future, we saw Renan Ferreira have a great win here at PFL a few weeks ago. You were in attendance. Just tell me your thoughts on his fight, 21-second knockout.
He was a performance, crazy performance. He was incredible. I watched that. I was ringside, and then coming to the fight, obviously I know I had Renan Ferreira for that fight for sure, but I thought maybe Renan Ferreira will had an opportunity or will seek for wrestling and trying to take him to the deep water or something. But when the fight started, I looked at Renan, and then he wasn't there at all, and Renan Ferreira was on fire. He was ready to go to war.
And you made it pretty clear what the ambitions are for boxing this year. Do you think MMA is 2025 now, most likely?
No, most likely. It's possible that MMA is this year too. I mean, most likely MMA is this year as well, because, again, it's not after tomorrow. I will have a clear idea of the future of my MMA career.
Can ask that after. Just last question, unrelated to you or this fight. They just announced a few minutes ago Mike Tyson will be boxing Jake Paul on July 20th in Texas. You've obviously become close with Mike over the last little bit. What do you think of that?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know if it's real.
It's real.
Yeah, I look at it and then they said it's on Netflix. So I thought it's going to be some sort of movie that they were making or something. So I don't know. So let's not make any speculation. Let's see how it comes out, if it's like real and if it's going to be a good fight.
It's real. It's a boxing match. It's just whether it's going to be an exhibition or a pro bout, that'll be up to the commission.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's he hits me like a shock. It was just like what, maybe 1 hour earlier that I saw that. I'm still processing.
Do you want to go to that? You've been to both their fights. You've had a relationship with Mike.
As I said, I'm still processing. I still don't get this. I don't know where and I know when, obviously, but I'm still processing this.
We all are. We'll ask again in the future when you've had some more time to think. Really appreciate you doing this, Francis. I know.
Yeah, but either way, if it comes out to be true, of course, I'll be there to support Mike.
Well, it's very interesting. He'll be 58 years old by the time the fight happens.
Yeah. Oh, shit. But he can still kick some ass. Yeah. There's no doubt about it.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to Friday night here. I watched the fight DAZN pay-per-view. Francis, thank you so much for doing this.
Okay.